Most people wake up after dreaming about someone and immediately assume it means something mystical or hidden. They start asking themselves, does this mean they are thinking about me? Or does this dream mean I still have feelings? But psychology sees dreams very differently. Dreaming about someone is not a message from the universe. It is your brain doing what it always does, processing emotion, memory, and unresolved mental activity. And instead of being strange or supernatural, it often reveals something very human about your thoughts, your emotions, and your inner world. Let's break it down. 1. Your brain is processing emotional memory, not sending signals. Psychology research on sleep indicates that during REM sleep, the brain actively processes emotional experiences from waking life. This includes people you've interacted with, thought about, or emotionally reacted to. So when someone appears in your dream, it is often because your brain has tagged them as emotionally relevant, not because they are meant to be there. For example, you might dream about an old friend after seeing something that reminded you of them earlier in the week, even if you didn't consciously notice it. Your brain is basically reorganizing emotional data, like sorting files in the background. The key insight is this: the dream is about your mind, not a message about the other person. 2. Unfinished emotions often surface in symbolic form. Research in cognitive psychology suggests that unresolved emotions tend to reappear during sleep in symbolic or indirect ways. This means the person in your dream is often not just the person, but what they represent emotionally: comfort, regret, curiosity, rejection, or attachment. For example, dreaming about an ex doesn't always mean you want them back. It might reflect unfinished emotional processing, unanswered questions, or simply strong memory encoding from that period of your life. Your brain doesn't store emotions in neat categories. It stores them as experiences, and dreams are one way it tries to process what wasn't fully resolved. So instead of asking, why did I dream about them? A more useful question is, what emotion is my mind still working through? 3. Memory fragments are being recombined randomly. Psychology shows that during sleep, the brain doesn't replay life like a video. It recombines fragments of memory in new and sometimes strange ways. That's why dreams often feel illogical. Your mind might take a person from your past, mix them with a current situation, and place them in a completely unrelated setting. For example, you could dream about a childhood classmate in your workplace, or see a current friend acting like someone from your past. This doesn't mean hidden meaning. It means your brain is mixing stored information while consolidating memory. Dream logic is not symbolic truth. It is cognitive remixing. 4. Emotional intensity increases dream appearance probability. Research in sleep psychology indicates that the more emotionally significant someone is to you, the more likely they are to appear in your dreams. This doesn't always mean romantic interest. It simply means emotional weight. Someone you miss, someone you are confused about, or someone who created strong feelings, positive or negative, has a higher chance of showing up during REM sleep. For example, after an argument or emotional conversation, it is common to dream about that person that same night or shortly after. Your brain is trying to regulate emotional intensity by replaying it in a safe simulation space. 5 dreams can reflect your current emotional state, not the person. Sometimes, the person in your dream is just a character your brain uses to represent your current emotional condition. Psychology suggests that dreams often project internal states outward. So instead of being about the individual, the dream is about how you feel right now. For example, if you feel lonely, your mind might use a familiar person to represent connection. If you feel stressed, it might use someone associated with pressure or expectations. This is why 2 people can dream about the same person, but experience completely different meanings. The dream is shaped more by your emotional state than by the person themselves. 6. Dreaming about someone does not predict real-life outcomes. One of the biggest misconceptions is believing that dreams are predictions or hidden truths about relationships. But psychology research consistently shows that dreams are not reliable indicators of future behavior or external reality. They reflect internal processing, not external prediction. For example, dreaming about someone repeatedly does not mean they are thinking about you, missing you, or about to reappear in your life. It means your brain is repeatedly processing emotional associations connected to them. The meaning is psychological, not prophetic. At the deepest level, here is what is actually happening. When someone appears in your dream, your mind is not sending you a message about them. It is showing you something about yourself, your memories, your emotions, your unresolved thoughts, and your current mental state. And that is not random or meaningless. It is your brain doing quiet emotional maintenance while you sleep. So instead of overinterpreting the dream, try observing it with calm curiosity. Not everything needs a hidden meaning. Some things just need understanding. And when you understand your mind better, even confusing experiences like dreams become less disturbing and more insightful. If this helped you see your dreams in a clearer way, then stay connected. There are more psychology insights like this that will help you understand your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors in a deeper, more grounded way.